Hi everyone, welcome back to English with Confidence. I'm Paul, and today we're going to talk about something very important. If you want to speak English naturally and confidently, there is one secret you cannot ignore. That secret is repetition. Many learners think fluency comes from learning more vocabulary or more grammar, but fluency actually comes from repeating what you already know, again and again. In today's lesson, you'll learn 6 powerful expressions about repetition and fluency. First, I'll explain each expression clearly. Then, you'll listen to a short talk and practice shadowing. Finally, you'll hear a longer conversation where these expressions are repeated naturally. If you trust the process, repetition will change the way you speak. Let's begin. Repeat consistently means practice again and again. Over time, build muscle. Memory means train your mouth to speak automatically. Train your ears means improve your listening ability. Repeat consistently, build muscle memory. Train your ears. Automatic response means speaking without thinking too much. Natural rhythm means smooth and normal speaking flow. Long-term improvement means progress that lasts over time. Repeat consistently, build muscle memory. Train your ears. Automatic response. Natural rhythm. Long-term improvement.
Repetition is the foundation of fluency. When you repeat consistently, your brain becomes familiar with English patterns. Little by little, you begin to build muscle memory. Your mouth starts to move more naturally. Repetition also helps you train your ears. The more you listen and repeat, the more clearly you understand spoken English. At first, speaking may feel slow, but with repetition, your responses become an automatic response. You stop translating. You start speaking with a natural rhythm. Fluency is not about speaking perfectly. It's about creating long-term improvement through daily repetition. If you repeat consistently, you will build muscle memory, train your ears, and develop natural rhythm. That's how confidence grows.
Now we move to shadowing. Listen carefully to each sentence. After the pause, repeat it out loud. This time, there will be no subtitles. Your goal is to copy the sound, stress, and rhythm as closely as possible. Repetition builds muscle memory. Every sentence you repeat trains your mouth and trains your ears. If it feels challenging, that means your brain is working. Stay calm. Stay focused. Repeat consistently. Let's begin.
Repetition is the foundation of fluency. When you repeat consistently, your brain becomes familiar with English patterns. Little by little, you begin to build muscle memory. Your mouth starts to move more naturally. Repetition also helps you train your ears. The more you listen and repeat, the the more clearly you understand spoken English. At first, speaking may feel slow, but with repetition, your responses become an automatic response. You stop translating. You start speaking with a natural rhythm. Fluency is not about speaking perfectly. It's about creating long-term improvement through daily repetition. If you repeat consistently, you will build muscle memory. Train your ears and develop natural rhythm. That's how confidence grows.
You always say repetition is the secret to fluency. Do you really believe that?
Yes, absolutely. If you repeat consistently, you slowly build muscle memory.
What do you mean by build muscle memory?
When you repeat consistently, your mouth remembers the sounds. Speaking becomes an automatic response.
So repetition helps create automatic responses?
Exactly. Instead of thinking about grammar, your brain responds automatically.
That makes sense. Does repetition also help with listening?
Yes, it helps you train your ears. When you train your ears through repetition, you understand English more clearly.
So repetition helps you train your ears and build muscle memory at the same time?
Yes, And when you repeat consistently, you also develop a natural rhythm.
Natural rhythm is important. Sometimes learners speak correctly, but the rhythm sounds unnatural.
That's true. Repetition helps your speech flow with a natural rhythm.
But many learners want fast results.
Fluency requires long-term improvement. Repetition creates long-term improvement.
So repeating consistently leads to long-term improvement?
Exactly. Repeat consistently, build muscle memory, train your ears, and develop automatic responses.
That sounds simple but powerful.
It is simple. Repetition may feel boring sometimes, but it builds long-term improvement and real fluency.
So the secret isn't more grammar? It's repeat consistently?
Yes, repeat consistently and trust the process.
Now pause and look at the pictures. Can you say the expressions without looking at your notes? Repeat them out loud. If you remember them, that's a sign of long-term improvement. If not, repeat the lesson again. Repetition builds confidence. Confidence builds fluency. Stay consistent. If this lesson helped you understand why repetition matters, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to English with Confidence to continue building fluency the right way. Fluency doesn't come from rushing. It comes from repeating consistently and trusting the process. Thank you for practicing with me today. Keep repeating, keep improving, and I'll see you in the next video.